Alright. Okay. How's that? Fine. It'll do. It will do. Oh yeah, I spent a little bit of time in Grave Hall, getting some stuff, but a lot of masterclass stuff, not enough flawless stuff to actually increase damage. Again, this is. You want flawless, but all my flawless stuff is. It's all. They get a lot of master, but not a lot of. It's all mana. It's all that stuff. It does 97 damage. Yeah, and it's just like the weapons I'm currently are 120. So I don't know. Crafting in this game, it's just fucking let me get the stuff I need. Stop it. I keep saying it. I keep fucking saying it. There's too much RNG in this game. Way too much RNG. At some point, you just have to give me the shit that I need. Like, I don't know. Some people just do not understand how game balancing works. That you don't need to go that fucking mental balancing a single player game. No, I don't. I remember reading. It was a Reddit post where someone was talking about how when it's in Minecraft, when you create tools in Minecraft, if they break, whatever it is you use to make those tools is just gone. It gets deleted from the game. So you make like an iron pick, and you're mining whatever, and then the pick breaks. That iron is just gone. It's just gone from the world. So there is functionally a limited amount of iron in the world of Minecraft. Functionally, I mean, in actuality, there's an unlimited amount. But
all of that business about the giant tree?
Are you gonna?
I can do.
Who's gonna travel like miles and miles and miles for infinite iron? No. So functionally, there's a very limited amount. And someone was saying, like, I don't know. I think that if you could, like, if it just became broken, so you could salvage it. You know, you throw it into a furnace with some coal, and you just salvage the iron back, and then rebuild your break these if you can. You just use it to rebuild your what you use it? What am I doing? I'm doing a quest. I need to do these guys. The Sorrows, how's the Sorrows guys? But no. So someone was just like, oh, yeah, like your iron pick breaks, the iron becomes slag, or it becomes this item called like broken iron pick or whatever it is, and you just throw it in a furnace, you melt it down, you get your iron back. It's a couple of steps that you get your iron back. And this was, I balance that by maybe you get like 30% of your iron. I was like, it's a single player. You're doing a single player game. Like it's not a competitive game. Like, what are you talking about? You balance it. Has this always been here?
Solemn, solemn, hallowed tree, glory to the graveyard be. Far from forests of the west, do the dying have this rest.
I have not been here.
And they sleep beneath the limbs, while
Is
we
that a giant skull?
sing these morning hymns, as the dead embrace the land in the earth's embalming hand.
There we go.
Wooden gravestones standing tall by the sorrow's weary hall. Are the leaves now bearing fruit? Will the dead now follow suit?
What? I have no memory of picking up a quest to cremate corpses.
Are the Alfar nature's meat food the ravens meant to eat? Why do soldiers hang like tears? Why Tuatha covet fears?
Huh. Okay, so there's... There's one up there. I like that these lore stones are all more or less next to each other. This place is full of corpses. Oh yes, I kind of remember that. Yeah, there's... Yeah. There's like something that got the taste for people. That's why I'm burning the corpses. I remember now.
Hanging, hanging gallows tree, spreading baleful tyranny, ruined terror of the war, hallowed ground, for nevermore.
Right. Now these products. Yeah, get lost.
And he was not alone. Like the weave unraveling,
Andy.
the Tuatha now tainted the purity of Mathon's court. These new immortals, the Tuatha Daon, were no longer the solemn Fae of the East. Their essences twisted into a ravenous host, unsettled, unnatured. From the nothing of winter came Godflow's malice.
Poor Andy. What's... Oh, yeah. Right.
So,
Tybray.
you were the mortal. There were whispers that Bizarine had welcomed one of you amongst us. But to pick the siege breaker, I am awed. I forget myself. Bizarine has made his wishes clear, and we must do as he asks. Are you ready to begin?
Although some of the Fae have like that weird thing with their voice, kind of like the, what would you call it? Like kind of like the echo or something, and then the rest of them just.
Fair enough. We must cross the midden to reach the body we seek, and there are sure to be difficulties along the way. But we do not have long. Sorrows rarely remain after death, and neither will the body of a Fae. We must move. Farewell.
Wait, what? Alright, get out of here. Leveled up. What an unexpected yet welcome surprise. Wait, no, unexpected surprise is redundant. And you can't really expect a surprise, can you?
Yes. We cannot.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I'm trying to. Okay, I can level up. Puts the point into stealth, finesse. So my next level, I should see the final. What level am I at? Level 35. So level 36. That's when I should see the final
The
finesse
body is here.
card
I
thingy.
must begin my work. But the magic is sure to draw the wild Fae in the area. Hold them back while I commune with the sorrows.
Destiny? Is that what they were
Farewell.
called again? Alright. What did the I did the, what was it, the midden? The midden plus 6% bleeding damage. Fair enough. I don't know if I'm doing much in the way of bleeding damage. But no, I think I do. Is that all of them? Yes. Good.
Yes, it is done.
Alright.
Hadorok's sorrows left a strong impression on the corpse. He is hiding in the Siren Crypt in the Drowned Forest. You should go there, but be wary. The impression Hadorok left on the body was conflicted. Something is not right here. I will return to the house. With the beast beaten back, it should prove safe enough now.
Okay. Does the name Cataract sound familiar? Oh yeah, well. I should travel to areas I've been already. Looking for... What's my inventory? Yeah, filling up. Should travel to areas I've been already, looking for lore stones. There we go. No lore stones in here. Might be some in here. There's a hidden door. This is going to be like, I remember the one quest on, what was the name of the island? What's the name of that island again? What Grave Hall? The Legend of Dead Kell Island. And that one quest. Yeah, the one quest where you had to go convince Euron to come back, and she'd been making the undead people, but you could just bypass a huge chunk of the thing because there was a hidden door. I like that kind of game design. I like when games designers are like, well, we've given people all these different types of skills, so really they should be able to, solve problems in different ways using different skills. Like, if you built your character to be stealthy, you should be able to use stealth to solve a problem. If you build your character to be tanky, combat's going to be like, you're just going to walk through enemies. That kind of thing.
You are Bizerain's cat's paw, then? I knew he had let a mortal into the house.
Here, his voice is that
This is who he sends to
thing
do his
over it.
dirty work. Fie on him. You may return me to the cycle, but if you ever see your master, tell him this. He will never get his hands on the Sorrows. All of us, will stop him.
Am I fighting him? I am. Whoopsie-daisy. Can I not? No, I can't. I want to try and get a... Too little too late, I guess. In terms of, like, calling the spiders. Of course... Oh, I can't loot him because I already pickpocketed him. Right. Oops. I mean, I could have just gone out the way I came in, but, you know, you have to explore all of the dungeons. There we go. These sons of bitches. Fucking just use the... God damn it, just use the ability. I keep saying it's a problem I have with this game. Is just when I press a button to use ability, just use the ability. Just use it. There's way too much of like charge time and input delay and all that kind of shite. How's my inventory looking? Filling up, but right. No, I didn't want to do that. I don't think I've used a single Prismere lockpick. The entire time playing, I don't think I've used one. Poisoner's gift. I'll have a look at that ring. Let's have a look. Inventory, accessories. Poisoner's gift. Right, +1 persuasion. What's my persuasion looking like? If I swap that over, what will it look like then? Which one? Royal Signet. Persuasion's still full. Whatever. At that point, I think now it's at the point where those things don't matter anymore. I think I need to start. See, it's still plus 25% damage repose. That's a big thing. Even with the drop in, like, even though it doesn't have as great, what do you call that? Fucking armor. Armor is not as great. Hold on to some of these. I can try and make my own buckler. Yeah, that's a sorcery. Actually, you know what? Go into junk. if I salvage weapons, I think the only difference between melee weapons is largely in like there's like a base thing that you use for them when you're crafting them. So daggers, for example, use short blades. And that's the base thing for daggers, and I think they might use everything else. I think they all use like bindings and rivets and all that stuff. I think. So maybe I should just start dismantling every weapon. I might get some flawless stuff that way. That's what I'm talking about with that multi-shot bow thing, where he was the rightmost enemy, but it chose to hit him with the leftmost arrow, so that all the other arrows went over here, even though there were enemies over here. Like it could have chosen to use arrows in such a way that they spread and hit more enemies. But no, they chose to do it in such a way that most of the arrows, all the rest of the arrows, not most, all the rest of the arrows went into empty space. Nowhere near the wrong side of the guy. I don't know. It's just some of the fucking combat design in this game is so...
You have finally returned. Much has happened since you were away. The house has been sundered. Not by Tuatha, but by ourselves.
Huh?
The house has rebelled. The other members of the house have marched against the Tuatha. I'm afraid they may have attacked Bizarane. I do not think he is dead, but we must see to him. Saturnin is watching us. I can sense it. If Bizarane is left undefended...
Why?
It will be difficult for you to understand, but many did not consider Bizarane the true king of our house. While many wanted to war with the Tuatha, Bizarane stayed our hands. And while our house collapsed around us, Bizarane did nothing. I will not lie. Though I see the value of your presence, many felt that bringing a mortal into our ranks crossed the line. With you, Bizarane made his final error.
Yes. Let's go help him.
Unfortunately, the doors to the house are barred from the inside. I am capable of shadow stepping through, but I'm afraid that you, as a mortal, must take a longer route. Go through the proving halls, but be warned, Bolgun roam those corridors now. Saturnin's already started moving to crush us. Farewell.
Okay. Well, before I head in there, I want to sell some stuff, because I'm probably going to end up picking stuff up in there again anyway. And I want to dismantle some of these weapons, see if I actually get anything from them. I think I saw a guide for how to get like good stuff, good crafting components, but it's very involved. It involves actually crafting stuff, and then dismantling the thing that you craft in the hopes that you'll get some component that has like absorbed something you've put into it. Yeah, it's really complicated.
Come in. What do you need today? Goodbye.
Right. The flame dowel, I think, is for things. Simple bindings, get rid of that, don't need that. Crude hilt, don't need. Basic grip. Crude hilt. Crude hilt. Crude. Basic weak. Weak. Flawless damaging hilt. That's what I'm looking for. Fulcrum weight. Master flame tilt. Now, when I do inventory, I wish I could arrange these according to like what they're for. I don't know. Again, like half the shit I don't know what it's for. What's an everlasting string? Is that for? I don't know. I don't know what it's for. I just wish I could just arrange things. It'd help me actually go through it. I've got a lot of crap in here that I need to. Basic, crude, simple, weak.
What do you need today? Goodbye.
Right. Let's just have a look, see what I can. I want to make dagger. So what I want, Prismere. Prismere is the one to go for. Flawless damaging hilt. Yes, I really would want flawless. $127. There we go. But is that the best you can do? I think I added on 2 things that increase percentage damage. Which is, I don't know. I need a guide. This is the problem now with this, is that you need a guide to figure out exactly what you're doing. And I really wish that someone would just sell flawless stuff. Just let me buy flawless stuff instead of having to rely on hopefully somebody dropping it. Alright. from what I understand, in this remaster, they did improve some stuff, like your what's her name, Myra Ronwan, the diplomacy one up in Gravehall. They really recommended that you wait till you were like level 37 or 40 before you start that DLC, because there was an awful lot of like areas would lock to your level when you first enter them. So at the beginning of the game, I ran through a huge chunk of the world just getting places, and which meant that a lot of areas like this, if I was like level 10, a lot of these places were locked to like level 10 because I just ran through. The hell is Brunwell? So they kind of did the same thing here with the diplomacy stuff. And it meant that if you were really early level when you first arrived here, when she went off to do her diplomacy stuff and she got you your crafting components and all that, they'd all be low level all the time. No matter what level you were, apparently they'd always be low level. But in the remaster, they rejigged it so that it levels up with you. So you arrive here at low level, all the stuff she gets you is going to be low level. But as you level up, she gets better and better stuff. So that's handy. That kind of stuff is handy. Alright, can I talk to this guy?
It mortal at last.
Okay, where am I going in here? That shield didn't do you any good there, did it? No. Right. Oh, this just... It's just... Right. What else is in here? Sometimes you do an awful lot of damage. Sometimes you're fairly plinking. Seems wildly inconsistent. Right. This would be why the was she a dispelling trainer? Or was she a sagecraft trainer? The one I came to in here. This is why she becomes unavailable after a certain point, apparently.
Speak. You have arrived as Tybri said you would. It is good that you were able to get through the proving halls unscathed. But there are greater events at work here. The house may have breathed its last.
What do you mean?
The rebels have begun a march of folly to make war on the Tuatha. As they said, they are rallying at a fortress called the Fallen Hall. I sought to stay them. They ignored me. I sought to warn them. They paid no heed. For them, the war started when I became the King of Sorrows. And now, my reign ends. Saturnin wants this, mortal. Without leadership, the rebels will be easily picked off. And so it falls to you and Tybri to save them.
Why?
Years ago, the House of Sorrows and the Tuatha made a pact of necessity. The house would remain free of the Tuatha, but could not interfere with their war. In addition, the Tuatha demanded we appoint a more amiable king, one who would uphold the pact. And so I was named. I became the face of our submission. And when Saturnin led the Tuatha to fight us, the house had no reason left to heed me.
Well, we have to help
Saturnin
them.
has made a miscalculation in moving to kill these rebels. Namely, he did not foresee you. We must exploit this fact. Saturnin will have to reveal himself in some form. Go south and learn all you can from him. Kill him if possible. I have instructed Tybri to assist you as best she can, but she is not as suited to this work as you, mortal. Look after her.
Right, who's Saturnin again?
He has wreaked havoc within the house, and loosed horrors that none of us dare witness a second time. He is our foe, and he must be stopped.
I've forgotten, like... There was something like he was... What is... question mark all of a sudden. Saturday was a... like, nobody knows who he is. He's gonna, like, infiltrate the house. That was the thing, wasn't it? It's been a while. I can't really remember. Yeah, fast travel here, then run down. Right. For fuck's sake, these guys just appear out of nowhere. Yeah. My ranged attacks are way stronger than anything else. Press dodge. This is what I'm talking about. When I press a button, just do the thing. Do the thing that's attached to the button. If I press the button dodge, dodge. Press the button to attack, attack. Press the button to use one of my abilities, use the ability. But don't do nothing.
It is a dark place we have come to. I can hear Saturnin has tainted this place. Farewell.
Alright, on we go. Let's just get this done. I save anyone? Everyone just dies. Huh. This is going to be the way out. Can they come through? No.
It is a
No, I don't want to
Someone has
fucking
taken
talk to
farewell.
you.
Look, that must be the leader, Saturnin. That was the leader. It must have been Saturnin. And if he's heading in there, that must be where the rest of the House of Sorrows are. We have to get past this door. We need to stop him before the rebels are all killed.
How do we open
Fallen
it?
Hall is a fortress in the Phalanx. To get to its heart, we will need to open 3 great doors. There should be 2 other sigil stones that we can use in addition to the one before us. They will grant us passage. Farewell.
Alright. Ugh. Yeah, it can never be easy, can it? Yeah. Okay. So 1 down. Oh, yeah. This place will be accessible now. Or do I have to use this? Hold on a second. Wrong button. So...
Enjoy the pain, Lord.
I am... Okay, so... Okay. I really am confused about... Oh, why did they... open this door? Oh yeah, I want to get rid of... I don't need... Alright, I don't know what that's for. Are we running out of repair kits? Okay. It is what it is. That's what I'm talking about. Those guys, those were one-hit KOs. Like, I took those guys out with one hit. Sometimes it takes several hits. It's just, my critting, did I get like 3 crits in a row? Like, it's really inconsistent. Right, that's it. Alright.
Yes.
So this is...
Oh, this is splendid. I was worried I would have nothing left to see to after I slaughtered these wretches.
Leave the house alone.
Saturnin. You use that name so freely, but your little guess is wrong. I am not Saturnin. I am but a blade that Saturnin has employed in his war. And now, that blade turns on you. You are more amusing than I originally believed. But my master has given me instructions to spare you. Saturnin has a message for you to deliver to your master. This war is over. Soon the sorrows will belong to the Tuatha.
He's like, I've been ordered to spare you, and it's like, what? I was kicking your ass. Like you were losing the fight. You haven't spared me. You've run away.
I believe it. All this death, all this destruction, and we have nothing to show for it. No Saturnin, no safety. The Weeping King left the world with good cause. For all that is left of the House of Sorrows is ruin.
Well, what do we do now?
We must return to Bizrain with this news. He will want to know what has happened here. Farewell.
He's there like fucking bleeding to death, and he's like, okay, I'll let you go this time. What? The fuck? I mean, if you're gonna put a secret door in with something in there, put something interesting behind the secret door.
Scarcely, but the Weeping King left the world.
Alright, I don't want to talk to you. I'm trying to interact with the world. Like, I'm trying to run. I'm trying to activate this. Those things. I don't know. Sanctuary, grow.
Yes.
What are they? Shrine. Ugh. Right. It's going to turn out like that Bizrain has been Saturnine the whole time, and he's got like some sort of weird double bluff thing going on, or Tybray here might be Saturnine.
Saturnin. This latest wound he has dealt may be fatal. He need only for us to succumb, and then he can find these sorrows. So that is what we will deny him. Let our losses harden our resolve. Where once we sought victory, we shall now seek attrition.
What are the sorrows?
They are the embodiment of magic. When a delver takes the burden of winter from a fae, those burdens are in the form of magic. Over centuries, these magics have been collected, contained in a secret location. The sorrows that Saturnin seeks.
Why does he want
It is
them?
a difficult magic for a mortal mind to grasp, but the accumulation of centuries of sorrows is a fearsome weapon indeed. The burden of a single lifetime of sorrows can be debilitating. Their impact can instill madness or drive a life to end itself. Saturnin would hold a millennium of sorrows. With them, he could obliterate an army's morale and send them from victory to bedlam.
So how do we
Their
find them?
location is an ancient secret. Only two Fae, the eldest, know. They left the house centuries ago to reside in Amalur. The way to them is blocked by the Great Scale, a mighty spell which you must bypass. That alone will open your path to the eldest. You must kill beasts on the pans of the scale. Death is the only weight it will bear.
Okay.
Yes?
I never found out if I can... Oh, shit. Got a bit of a cramp there. Where am I going now? Oh, down here. So is it going to turn out that Bissarain has been Saturnine the whole time? He was planted by the Tuatha as like a sleeper agent. Because like Saturnine's going to have like for it to make sense, Saturnine will have to be someone that we've seen before, right? He can't be just some rando. Has to be a person we've met, so that we're like, oh, it was you the entire time? You know? So, you know, oh, it was you the entire time? Who are you? Can I open these doors or are they locked? Oh, I can open them. Alright. Explore this entire area now. Are you gonna come alive? I'm a little bit paranoid about giant statues of monsters. There we go.
You may think I'm lying, but unfortunately I'm telling the truth as I saw it then anyway. This thing was a fleeting companion, but a companion nonetheless. Do you hear? It's the earthly moans of time. Listless motes of cavern dust, the crumbled ruin beneath our feet. All the ordained path of the blessed. You have found their way, their home, their solace. You're near them. No,
Shit.
I was wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna have to... Right. I have to go sell some stuff and salvage some stuff, I guess. Do you want to check my inventory first? I want to hold on to... Hello. I want... I don't know if I can actually... I don't know if you can salvage purples. Right, need to... No, how do I... world map. Yeah. Need to... sell and salvage. Actually, if I salvage first, because I'll probably get some... No. Sell first. I don't know if you can salvage stuff that's still in your junk, and I don't want that cluttering up my salvage window.
Hello. What do you need today? Come see me again.
Right. Salvage. Most robust bindings. So no, can't. No. Purples can't be.
What do you need today?
God, I made a lot of
Come
gold
see
from
me
that.
again.
How much gold do I have? 5 and almost 5.25 million. That's crazy. I'll be back in a minute. Right. I just remembered.
What do you need today?
I was worried about... Well, let's buy some lockpicks. I wanted...
Goodbye.
I wanted... repair kits. Find someone. It really does have long loading times. Merchant in there. This is my stash. I think this is empty now. Wait, what? Hold on. Alright, leave that shit. I'm not taking it. Don't need to clutter up my inventory with a bunch of low-level crap.
Nice to see you.
Take a look and let me know.
Wait, what?
If you'd like to purchase anything.
What did I just get? Not really bothered with resistance.
Take a look and let me know if it grows on you.
Is that it? Does he ever get those back in? Let's buy one.
Give yourself a little time.
Prime
It won't be
scale
long
and
until you feel
spoilers
right at home.
daggers. Right. No. No. There's another
It's busy today. Exciting, isn't it?
shop.
A fae living in the village like an... Stick around.
Right. Okay, we're... You see, other games, it's a lot easier to know where you go if you want to buy stuff. You want to buy repair kits, you go to a blacksmith. Blacksmiths will have them. In this, no, blacksmiths actually do the repairing. You can't really buy stuff off them. So you have to go to a merchant to buy repair kits, but you don't know which merchant carries repair kits.
Welcome.
We've buried so many in the cemetery on the hill.
Greetings.
Alright.
What do you need?
Fuck it. Repair everything.
I'll be here.
Come in. What do you need today? Goodbye.
How many space do I have left in my inventory now? $85, so that's 35 spaces. Right. Right. Back to this. Would this thing have come alive if I had failed to dispel the chest? Well, I'm glad it didn't either way. I don't want to fight one of those things. Okay, that's... I would find that really unsettling, to be honest with you. Like, I walk in and it'd just be like, so when the magic fails and all that water just comes splashing down, like, where's it going? I'm not a fan of water. Okay, so come on. Alright, so Kilrod.
Sorrow precedes you, mortal. It is almost enough to shift the great scale on its own. It has been centuries since my reverie was last disturbed. For what cause are you here? What could a mortal possibly want with me? Bizarrain, I have been sealed in here for some time, mortal. But even I know this one. His is the hand that leads the House of Sorrows, no? I know something of the war this land cries of. I will serve. But before I go to his side, you must find Amalur. She and I are as one.
What are you doing here?
Long ago, Amalur and I walked the midden as faithful devotees of the Weeping King. She a tender, and I a delver. We were the first of our kind. But when the Weeping King passed, there was nothing. The House of Sorrows that he had built no longer served death, but the winter court that it itself had created. So Amalur and I left. We came here. We devoted ourselves to the contemplation of death, as the Weeping King would have wanted.
I'll find her.
It means much to me that you wish to reunite us. We have been long in isolation, contemplating death. Perhaps too long. As you found me on one part of the scale, so will you find her on the other. Now I will leave my cell to wait for you both. Very well.
Okay. So I have to head back out this way. Do this all again. All right, come on. Right. Hold on, let me just steal your stuff before I talk to you.
How curious. You are mortal, but your steps resound with a burden greater
She
than
has
any
that-
one
that
mortal might ever hope
thing
to
on her
bear.
voice.
More curious still is your presence here. The great scale is not idly moved, nor is my reverie broken without cause. What is your purpose? I have felt the shifting of the scale. I know that Caelrod has now ended his contemplations to serve the King of Sorrows. It is no small thing that he asks, for the knowledge that was given to us by the Weeping King was never to propagate nor to be exploited. But I know of the times that are upon us. Come, let us join with Caelrod. If Bizerain and you are to find the Sorrows, then it is more than my knowledge you will need. Goodbye.
Okay. Right, we're kind of in a hurry here. Like, we're not going for a nice Sunday stroll. Move, 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 move,
I
move.
am gladdened that Caelrod and I are united once again. But there is a key of sorts to the Sorrows. It lies in the hollow of Sincere, the hollow of the Weeping King. We must recover it. Goodbye.
Okay.
Stories of your kind's hastiness seem to have been exaggerated. The key to... Very well.
Right, I've spoken with them. Where are you going?
You focus your attentions where they are not needed. You must... Yes.
Yes.
A mortal is not suited to this. We have not asked you to reunite us without cause. One of us will accompany you to Sincere, and the other will go to the house. We leave the choice to you, mortal.
Does it
Caelrod
matter?
and I have different skills, but both of us are capable of guiding you through Sincere. I do not deny there will be hardships we must combat. For that, I rely on my Feyblades, while Caelrod uses his magics. Which is of more use is up to you.
Let's go with magic.
Very well. Then I will go to the house and instruct Bizerain on how to reach the Sorrows. Farewell, mortal. I shall see you once you recover the key from Sincere. Goodbye.
Alright. You're with me.
And so it falls to us to claim the key from Sincere. It will not be easy going, but I will lend my magic to your skill. We must move quickly if we are to beat the Tuatha to the Sorrows. I will wait for you in Sincere. Please, make haste. Very well.
He sounds very agreeable. That is a bad joke. Twas a bad joke. But what are you gonna do? Get out of my way. It just feels so drawn out. Especially the load times. Like, they could have fixed the load times. Alright, come on.
You have arrived and our work may begin. Much has changed since I was here. This place is awash with this corruption, this foul crystal. How dare the Tuatha permit this to happen to the tomb of the Weeping King? This was a sacred place, a holy site, and they let it fall to this? But we must not delay. To reach the key to the sorrows, you will need this votive, and 3 others like it. We must search sincere for them. Very well.
Alright. Okay. Well, he died fairly quickly. Not complaining. Ugh.
So you have recovered all of the votives. Then we may press onward to the next trial. The Crying Eyes. When we have reached them, I will tell you more.
What's that in the background?
But now we must press onwards. Very well.
What are these things? The weird floating crystals.
There. The votives have served their purpose. Come, let us go deeper into Sincere. Before we can reach the key, we have one final challenge to bypass. The Crying Eyes. We must find them. Very well.
Huh? Huh? What hidden object did I find? I brought him with me because I figured he's going to have range with his magic, and he's probably got some sort of AoE stuff. Which is just handy for crowd control.
This is the other obstacle we must encounter. The Crying Eyes. They're the last guardian on the path to the key. You must approach them, mortal. They will show you the way forward, if only you answer them.
Okay.
Very well.
Oh, hold on. Something down there. Right. Hold on. So, step up on here. One. 3.
Yes? We must hurry to recover the key to this. Very well.
Right, have I... Two. That one was just awkward. Ah, shit, I run out of space. Can I use something? Consumables. Use that. That's That's the key. Come on, it's a fucking key item. Key item. Just. God damn it. Is there something I can... Can I... What? I have I've one space in my inventory. How do I not have enough? How much fucking space does this thing take up? I have to fucking sort this shit now. I'd have to destroy like one thing because they can fucking give me like my junk. 580. 5,000. Yeah, destroy that.
That is the key to the sorrows, mortal. It is perhaps not the sort you are used to, but that is certainly it. It is a branch of the ancient and wizened tree, whose roots touch this world and Ishara, the plane of magic to which all Fae belong. It is a branch of the gallows tree. The sorrows take the form of the gallows tree in both realms, and this branch creates the bridge between them. Come, let us ferry it to Bizarrain. Very well.
Oh yeah, just leave me all alone. Right, so I have to sell some stuff again. So I managed to fucking fill my inventory up again. Okay. I always go to Gorehart for my selling because I just know where everything else is here. Everything's just easily accessible. Because a couple of other places, like everything's really spread out. So it's the most convenient place. Like right here, just in here, you have a merchant. And you have a blacksmithing table.
Welcome. What do you need today? Come see me again.
Why am I why are they crude? In all fairness, why am I still getting crude stuff? Like it's a fine sword, but it's made with a crude hilt. It's like no, that should be a decent hilt, especially considering the level I'm picking it up at. I should be getting really good stuff.
What do you need today?
Goodbye.
I keep saying it. There's way too much stupid RNG in this game. And like, they don't weight it in terms of like level or in terms of like the quality of the stuff that you're salvaging, dismantling. It's just they just give you the worst shit. You just keep getting crap that you don't need. Like level, what level am I now? I'm level 35. Give me level 35 gear. But you're giving me all this low level just shit that I don't want, I don't need, I can't really use it because it's too low leveled. But you just keep overloading me with it. Just give me something appropriate to my level. Like the armor that I'm wearing now is a set, missing the gloves because the gloves never dropped. I went everywhere on that fucking island and the gloves never dropped because the RNG is just so horseshit. Just for the love of Christ, just give me stuff. I don't need drops from 17 different armor sets. I want to get like one armor set. And I'm playing a finesse character, so stop giving me robes. You know, stop giving me heavy armor. Give me finesse stuff.
Speak. You have the key to the sorrows. That was well done. Indeed, everything you have done is more than I could have possibly hoped for. My reliance on you to this point was never my initial plan. I only needed Kadarok dead at the hands of someone else. But when I learned how willing you were to hound the Tuatha, I saw you would rise to every occasion. You became my faithful instrument.
Who's Kadarok again?
How could Saturnin have eluded the minds of so many for these long years? Simple. He was a ruse. His existence was fabricated. While all eyes watched for Saturnin, another was free to wage his war, namely me. All for the glory of Gadflow and our god. When you killed the Baelor, I saw an opportunity to end the house and the mortal armies simultaneously. You became my road to a perfect victory.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see this one coming.
True, I do not share the face of my brethren. As I explained to Gadflow, it was a necessary part of the plan. I have not worn this mask without sacrifice. Too long have I gone without feeling the warmth of Prismere or the love of my god. But soon this will end, and I can take my rightful place again. You mean, why not announce my intent in a more obvious and boorish, or shall we say, mortal manner? I had to have the sorrows, but they were lost. It took years before I even learned of the eldest. much less their location. To reach the eldest, I needed this house to die. To do that, I needed a rebellion. To do that, I needed an assassination. To do that, I needed you.
Why use
Your
me?
ignorance of Fey culture, meaning your intonation, made you ideal. You lacked the context others might have used to expose me. But there is more. You are the hero of Mel Senshir. You may not admit it, but you are a symbol to mortals, a rallying point for their armies. Who better to be the blade that I used to kill the Alfar? Who better to destroy the House of Sorrows? It makes my triumph complete. Perfect.
Let's be... It's not gonna work.
You seriously think your words might stir me to forsake a plan that has finally culminated after 20 years? Your audacity disgusts me. There is nothing to be offered, or given, or threatened, mortal. I cannot be stopped here, and I cannot be followed. But take heart. You will die long before the sorrows descend upon the minds of your mortal armies. Mercer will gut you here. Farewell.
He didn't do a great job of it last time.
No, they're gonna kill the eldest.
Dude, we're in the middle of it.
You survived. For better or worse, I know not. The house is in ruins, the eldest lie butchered, and Bizerain has betrayed us to the Tuatha. He must be denied. For our honored sorrow, our broken pride, our due vengeance. He cannot be allowed to use the house for war.
Alright, where's he gone?
He is at the birthplace of summer and winter, where the Weeping King first pooled the anguish and decay inherent in all winter Fae, Ashara. It is the plane from which all Fae descend when they are reborn, and to which they return when they die. It is a place of pure magic. I fear you may have had enough of secrets, but here is mine. I am the Weeping King reborn. Bizerain needed a key to reach the Sorrows. I do not.
You're the Weeping King.
I did not always know. When you went to Amalur, I meditated beneath the gallows tree, and a part of me that had long slumbered awakened. It makes sense now. Why I could practice delving when all had lost the art. Why I can commune with sorrows. Be it fate or chance, we must take advantage of this. I think that as the Weeping King, I can bring us to the Sorrows in time to stop Bizerain. I
go.
do not know what will happen if I attempt to bring you into Ashara, but you have a strong will. That alone may save you. Bizerain has a head start on us. However short, it is likely still enough. Be on your guard. We must hurry.
I should have waited a moment and looted those bodies. Alright.
You have a strong force of will. Stronger than I felt possible. I have never heard tell of a mortal that could stand in Ashara. But we are here. I can recall now, vaguely. I walked this place before, and shaped the ground. That tree in the center, it is the embodiment of the sorrows. Bizarrain will be there, but he has prepared himself. This barrier keeps us from him, and there are other magics at work.
Can we destroy the barrier?
Yes, we can. I can sense the conduits the magic follows, and there are weak points, nexuses of energy that we can exploit. But Bizarrain is no fool. He will not leave them unguarded. And I feel strange presences. There is something waiting, mortal. Something dreadful.
Alright, let's just get on. So this kind of explains some of the stuff about the Fae. The whole idea of like their death and rebirth. So they reincarnate, but they don't possess the memories of who they were before they reincarnate.
We must be quick.
We meet again, mortal. Can I truly be here? Standing before the sorrows? I remember no swords, fire, and then nothing. But he brought me back to fight you. I can't. I'm sorry, mortal. So sorry.
No, that's fine. Right. That's one. Oh, hold on. Is there a shrine here? Death's touch. What is that? No, not skills. It would be under effects. Ah, okay. Handy.
We must be quick.
Look who it is.
You dare tread here. A mortal dare shows himself in the sacred lands of the House of Sorrows. I have been dead a short time, and already I learned so much since he raised me. You are the cause of all this. Bizarrain relied on you for his plans. Because of you, the house is dead.
No. Sometimes you take them out in one hit, sometimes you take them out in like a bajillion. Who's this? Mercer.
Finally, you have come. I must admit, I did not give you credit when last we faced each other. And now, I am here. My master has raised me to protect his labours, and I will oblige him. You may have bested me previously, but you will not do so again. Perhaps if I take your head here, my master will have faith in me once again. Shall we find out?
Well, I don't actually know.
We must be quick.
Alright. And who's this gonna be?
And so you have finally reached me. I have waited, mortal. The longest of any I have waited. And now, Bizarrain has raised me against my will to be part of his design. I sought to stop him. I found the plan he had conspired, and I fled the house, for I knew not what to do. But I could have stopped this scheme. And then you came and killed me. And now I am a puppet to his will. He cannot be stopped, mortal. Bizarrain cannot be stopped.
I vaguely remember fighting this guy. Right.
You have slain what vestiges of your past I could conjure, and the barrier has fallen. So now, we are here. You think your presence here can stay my spells? The last words have been uttered. You are too late to stop me.
I love how like, what's the word? It's not just arrogant, but like so self-confident these people are. They're like, I have put so much in place to stop you, and you've gotten through all of it, but you're still not going to win. And it's like, it's like you're not paying attention to what's just happened. It's like this guy just blasted right through all of your defenses, like without breaking a sweat. You really don't see like what's going on.
I cannot. You do not understand, Fey mortal. What I do is for the good of all the Winter Kingdom. There are fires coming to this world. I have only glimpsed a fleeting shadow of them, and I am awed and scared and humbled. Only the Tuatha will be able to bear these tribulations, so they must survive this war. Now, you understand why I must fight. I have to fight.
You fucking dodge, you stupid fuck. Right, can I actually... They don't give you enough time for that shit.
Bizarin may be dead, but the death blow is still his. The Sorrows have already begun escaping their seal. We need to act quickly, or this will all be for nothing. I must seal the Sorrows within myself.
Oh, let me take them.
It is a noble sentiment, mortal, but you do not understand. They must be anchored in Ashara, and you cannot remain here. Only I can. But please, bear witness to this last act. Tell the world what happened here, how the House of Sorrows ended. We must hurry. We must be quick.
Let me... This is what I'm talking about. Like, stop putting all the fucking interact buttons. Like, talking to people, running, picking shit up. It's all on the same button. I'm trying to loot a corpse. I end up talking to someone and ending a quest and getting booted out of the area. Like, fucking stupid shit like that. Just... for fuck's sake. This staff feels cold to the touch and resembles the wood of the Sorrows tree in Ashara. Take the staff. Child of Autumn, you're the last member of the House of Sorrows, forced to bear witness to the end of one of the oldest institutions in the Feylands. Plus 5% elemental damage, plus 5% damage versus Fey. There we go. I am just going to fast travel around the place for a bit. I've completed the House of Sorrows. Fast travel around the place, see if I can find any lore stones that I might have missed in the open. There's probably a couple in fucking caverns and stuff that I haven't really visited yet. That did annoy me. Oh, fucking load times. Oh yeah, I actually do want to go and start Teeth of Narrows. Let me actually have a look at Glendara. Where's Glendara? It's here. I can travel here and have a look around. I only have one. Oh, and I leveled up.
There you are.
See, they're all around. Level up. Put into persuasion. Nightblade.
buckets of gold.
Right, so heading over here.
Dara, I will never be your lover, yet I will make a likeness of your loveliness, your sun-kissed face, your moonlit eyes. I found a crest of sand, from which I will give my love true form.
Uh-huh.
The water shaped with ease, the sand bent just as well. The plants gave way, the beasts have fled. Even stone must give way to my love, for Dara is grander than this lake I craft, this loch beside this hill. For her, a century's task seems effortless.
Okay. Dara's a masculine
I
name.
worked to make this jewel for Dara's crown, that I did not notice when winter took her from the summer wood. Never to be Dara anymore. The work of love has made my love futile, and so I leave it to the wild. I commit myself to Ashara. I cannot love again.
Here. Get up here. Around. You know, you can just walk around that. You don't have to get caught on it.
The love of two hearts beat as the lapping upon the shore, the herald of the royal seat as the storm that shakes the sky, the maiden of the forest spring as the flame attracts the fly, the lion's claw and dove's wing, eventually both will die.
Fast travel here and have a look. I don't think I really need poison resistance. I have a load of poison resistance already. And the Downtarth, a load of these are probably in caves. Like I in caves and ruins and halls and whatever else. Probably hidden away in. Alright, so Cradle of Summer. Did I... I thought I got all these lore stones. Oh, I did. I got them, and then Did I restart? Because I wasn't doing enough damage to some enemies. So it must have been... Must be up here somewhere. Uh-huh. Is it up above? Because it was like the lore stones are like keys, locks. That the whole thing that they kind of keep the Cradle of Summer.
The summer begins here, O mortals. And when the final winter leaves its chill breath on the stones of your fathers and mothers, you will witness the end of days.
There.
And it will happen here, where it began. A peaceful death in the cradle.
This is where your one was like, what have you done? Those lore stones were keeping everything in. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. You fucking sons of bitches. Fuck me. There. Jesus, that scared me.
You have absolutely no idea what you've done, do you? Mortals always trying to take something. Thanks to you, the barrier is broken, and the magic weakens. If we do not act swiftly, the Cradle of Summer will be lost.
What happened?
The Cradle of Summer is a blessed place, and we must... My
Right.
barrier served its purpose for me. Your disturbance of the lore stones destroyed the barrier. You are responsible.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I will...
Right, so now I just have to click these things. What's assassination? is assassination. I'll have to look that one up. Right. Oh, she's just over here. I can go over and sell some stuff. Get rid of you. You. Right, so I don't want to discuss anything with you, I just want to go over here. Sell some stuff so that I can pick some more stuff up. Talk to this weirdo.
Oh, hello. Look how vast the sky is.
Right.
Remarkable. So long.
Yeah, goodbye. Fucking lunatic. I'm a mental patient. Right.
I am so weary, but it is done, and the cradle is safe once more. You have done what is right, and I am pleased to give you this talisman as a symbol of my thanks. Perhaps the first one spoke the truth, that the fonts are running dry, that things are finite after all, for that is how I feel at this moment, drained of all life. An odd sensation, this dying. Maybe there is something to mortality after all.
Right. Well, she doesn't look dead. What? Oh, there she goes. Bullet. Just like, just blood, just. On the rain, Menetier, the Hollowlands. That Menetier, that'd be one to go for. Where's Menetier? Bonus armor, not a bad idea. That's a stone of summer. Alright. I remember this place is convoluted. So that could be up above, or it could be down below. It's looking like it's up above. Nope, it's down below.
Finally, the carver rested. He grew a mountain crowned with clouds
This one
by
is
the
up
river,
above.
and leaned against its side to sleep. Ages passed, and the sand settled into his work, and all the land was still.
Alright, so I have to go there. And then over there. Oh, they couldn't make it just easy to get around, could they? Right, on we go. I hope I can jump down. I don't want to have to climb down again. Right.
The Summer Fae suffered the winter's onslaught. They collided amidst lightning and fire, and a godstorm gathered up the land in its embrace, crushing it. Do you remember the steady rain? The hail of bodies, both wintry and warm? It was a sword carving the plains with death.
Right, so if I... Does this just end? Oh no, it goes back down again. No, that's fine. Because I want to get over here. Finish the Minotaur set.
That day, the carver woke to find his touch run dry, the wellspring of his power dead as dust at the source. He heard then the first whisper, the first mention, Mortals.
Well, that gives armor. What do I want? Alabastra. Fuck off. Fuck right off. This is she. I don't know where that is. Oh no, it's here. It's this place. I wish it would tell you if there were some inside of some place as well. So that, like, because it's hard to look around on the map like that. Stone of she, stone of she, stone of the she, stone of the she. It's boring and tedious to have to keep rechecking everywhere.
While the shaper brushed the plains with hills and wheat, and the carver moulded the deserts with a careful, measured hand, the third of the Majestics stood from the earthen cradle and beheld the glories of their work. He was the architect and carried in his mind a dream, the form of growth, a design shaped in nature, a place of wild abundance in harmony.
It's just around the other side of this tree.
The architect readied himself. He construed the goods of earth and sky as tools, and weighted plans of origins, built two-piece planks for wood and stone. He began creating. Waters trickled through the she, and life sprung from the ground. The wolf and its antelope, the bear and its fish, all the work of the architect. As the architect laboured, he found an inferno. There, in the heart of the Feywood, the fire raged. It consumed all life uncontrollably. He faced the inferno, but could not quell its hunger. In despair, he looked upon the she.
Can I jump down from here? Oh no, I just have to go around. How did I came this way like 3 or 4 times. How do I keep missing these things?
He saw the saplings nourished by the gentlest of touches. He went to the river and said, "Follow this path and you will never run dry." The river changed its course and fell onto the blaze. A tired sigh escaped the water. It remains as an azure mist upon the land, ringing with fate's song. Its broomy brow left a sheen of rich dew on every leaf and blade of grass.
Hold on a second. I have one more. Is it in someplace? Like, where? Hmm. Oh well. Where does this lead to? To Tyr. No. Don't need to go there just yet. Is there any... Have I... Oh no, there it is. Down here. Am I going to get jumped by something in here?
The fires abated, the rock cloven by time, and the cascades sauntering through this vale. The architect finished crafting the she. This haunting beauty, a mystic requiem for the fading of Ashara's other children. It will forever remain the body of the forest, built from an ordered wilderness, constructed by a natural chaos.
The river goes this way. What I want to see is like can we find where this fire was that it talks about? All flows into here. I don't know, it talks about redirecting the river to put out a fire. It would have been cool to be able to see something that says like, oh yeah, this is where the fire was. What's over here? No, it's just a a cavern. Like, if you're going to tell me a story about some entity who fundamentally changed the layout of an area by redirecting rivers and putting out fire and cracking stone and all that, make that like a place that I can find and I can, like, oh, this is what the story was talking about. But no, I can't find it. Adieu. I think that's enough for today. So we'll leave it there. Shunay, and bye-bye.